LIIT workout, low intensity interval training. This one is tricep, which means it comes in stages of 3. 30 seconds, 30 seconds, 30 seconds, and then 30 seconds off. And then there's a break at one stage of a minute. So it gives me time to explain the next exercise, which is a good thing. You need weights or a variation on a weight. So you could have tins or whatever. Or if your arms aren't up to it, but you still want to do a little bit of toning work, you can do it without weights. The main thing is to keep your form good, not to lock out anything. When I said to keep elbows soft and what have you, don't lock things out. And you don't have to work for the full 30 seconds. So if you feel that after 15 seconds you've had enough, that is absolutely grand. You just stop when you need to. You'll also need a mat because some of the core work is done on the mat towards the end. It'll be sort of between 12 and 15 minutes, may go a little bit over if I get a wee bit carried away with enthusiasm. So feel free just to pop in when and if you feel like it. If you want to catch up later and give it a go, you can give it a go, but please put a comment as to whether you found it effective or not, because I seem to be adding things left, right and centre, and I have no idea whether you like them or not, except for the loyal 2 or 3 who pop in every day to see what's on offer. So please give me an idea if what I'm putting on is the sort of thing you want to see and that you find useful. This is the last week for our live at lunch. So if you want to give it a go, throw yourself in there and take a go. Okay, so we're nearly 12:30, and I'll just put the music on and we'll do a short warm-up and then get straight into our arms and back. So nearly forgot this one. Who have we got? Hi, Anona. Welcome to the arms and back and core after all your leg work this morning. So you'll be glad to hear the legs are getting a bit of a rest. Not totally, but a bit of a rest. So we'll turn this on and we'll get going. So we're just giving a nice quick wee warm up press. Pec. Tap it this time. And high. Your training starts in 4. So we're starting with upright row. So the aim is to get the elbows higher than the shoulders. Now you don't have to do it this quickly, you can do it slightly slower if you wish. Now we transition into a front lift. So lift, lift, lift down, lift. Now give me double. Double again, keep a soft elbow. Lift, lift. Lift. Then 2. To the side, lat raise. Lift, lift, lower. Again, soft elbow. Relax shoulders, double. Lift. Now if you prefer, you can stick to singles. Lift, lift, lower. Single, lift, lift. That's the good news. Now double. Take a 30-second rest in 4. Now our next set is side bend. So you keep the weight on one side, and we're just going to do side bends to one side to start with, and then alternate. So this is your rest bit. Halfway there. You get a long rest. Now if you want to take 2 weights on one side, and take the hand here, that's your alternative. So we go down, lift. Now make sure you're going directly down the side. Think of your belly button pulled back towards your spine to protect your back. Now anybody who just comes in the middle of this and sees me with 2 weights, you don't have to use 2 weights. I've just done it to enable myself to put my hand up here, but you can set 1 weight down. Now we change the other side. So we do 30 seconds on one side, 30 seconds on the other. Make sure you slide down the side so you've got a seam in your trousers and it's straight full it down. Halfway. Now we'll take the weights on each hand for the next set. And we'll just alternate. So you can raise the elbow if you wish. If you don't, you can just do the same thing. Just alternating from side to side. You want to lift the elbow. Belly button through the spine.
Take a 30-second rest in 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, the next set is for the biceps. So we'll be doing curls on one side. So when you're doing a bicep curl, if you put your elbow into this area here, it gives you a little bit of stability, okay? So you want to keep it nice and relaxed. Don't make it too quick. So we're starting with one side only. So put it in. So lift, 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 lower, lower, lift, lift, lower. So we're doing that sideways, lift, lift, lower. So you keep the speed nice and constant. Notice I'm not straightening out completely, there's a little bit. Lift, lift, lower, lower, lift, lift, lower.
Exercise 2.
So we do exactly the same to the other side. And lift, lift, lower, lift, lift, lower, lower. So make sure you're working the way back down, don't let the weight trail your arm down. Lift, lift. Not too many to go. 30 seconds goes very quickly.
Exercise 3.
Now we're just going to alternate. So as one comes down, the other comes up. Now you don't need to try and keep this in beat to the music. And you can do a little rotation on the way back down. So see the way I'm turning? Turning. So we're still doing it nice and controlled. The only thing that's moving is the arm.
Take a 30-second rest.
In 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Now set the weights down for the next one. For the next one, we're going to do a little bit of oblique work with a lunge. So for the first set, it'll be step, twist, step, center, step, twist. The second set, it's step, gently lean. Step and center, step, lean. Okay?
Exercise 1 in 4, 3.
So slow down. Step, twist, step, together. Step, twist, step, together. Step, twist, step, together. So it's just a small lunge. Sorry, I know I said there were very little leg work. This is it. Step, twist, step, center. Step, twist. Now, if it didn't suit you to do the lunge, this is our lateral stretch. So, step, and back. Step. Now, you don't need to take this very deep. Just a gentle release. Step, and back. Step, and back. Nearly there. And I'm going to finish this one off with knee lifts. Elbow to knee. So you're aiming for the outside of your knee Now if it didn't suit with the elbows up, you can tap. You're still getting rotation through that waist. And if you want to take it up, you can bring it up and over.
Take a 30-second rest. In 4, 3, 2, 1.
And just give everything a wee bit of a shake. Now in our next one, go back to the weights. And we're going to do what's called a upright row. So we lean slightly forward and we're bringing the elbow high and releasing down.
Halfway there.
Okay? The last one is in a forward position and then we do both.
Get ready.
Okay, so from the front it looks like that.
Exercise 1. In 4, 3, 2, 1.
And lift,
Last phase.
lift, 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 lift. Now you're supporting your weight on the thigh, so that takes the pressure off. If you feel this in your back and it doesn't feel comfortable, leave this exercise out
Exercise 2.
or do it without a weight. So the aim is to get the elbow high. And it's slow release as you come down. Lift, slow down. Lift, slow. Lift, slow release. Slow release. Slow. Belly button through the spine. Breathing out in the effort. Lift, release. Lift. Now, leaning slightly forward, lift. So get the elbows high. You can almost feel your shoulder blades gliding together. Belly button through the spine. Nearly there.
Take a 30-second rest. In 4, 3,
Give it a release. Now we're going to go into triceps. So we're going to do a kickback, which is simply back and bend. Okay, that's the first set, one each side. On the last one, we're going to get down and do very small dips. Okay? Which you're not going to love.
exercise 1.
So one arm still, press, press, release, press, release, press, so from the side, press, release, press, release. Don't bring it past the waist, press, release, press, release, press, release, press, release. Now this is a muscle that, for women in particular, we don't use an awful lot doing this type of thing.
Exercise 2. In 4, 3,
It also causes those chicken wings. So keep it nice and controlled. And if you find this is too quick, you can slow it down. And just do it at your own speed.
halfway there.
Now we're coming down onto the floor for the next one. So if your mat is handy,
Exercise
have it close to hand. Dips. So you're just literally bend and stretch. It's a small movement. The closer your hands are together, the harder it is. Try and relax the shoulders.
halfway there.
Probably fatiguing round about now.
Take a 60
4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 1. Now you get a 60-second rest. Take the arms up and just give it a wee stretch. Now we're going to stay down for the next section. Just 2 blocks to go. First block is with weights. 3 exercises. Chest press. Can you see my arms? Right. Arms are level, then we come down and lift. So that's the first one. Second one, take the arms just above the head and then gently Take them back and back over. You don't want your back to lift in that, so only take them back as far as you can control. Last one, kissing the weights down, down, so it's a fly. You open through the chest. Okay, so those are the 3 moves. Start with the arms. And down, press. So the arms are coming straight down and straight back up. Roughly shoulder level. Now if this is too quick for you, just slow it down. So 2 up, 2 down. If you've got light weights, you'll probably cope okay. If you want to take a break in the middle, that's fine. Now this is your pullover. So down, down, lift, lift, down, down. Now if you feel your back starting to lift off the mat, don't go back so far. Just take it down, just above, just behind the head. Don't take it down towards the floor. If you feel any discomfort at all in that back. Elbows are slightly soft. Okay, this is our flies. Weights together. Down, down. So your upper arm comes down to the floor and you open across the chest. Down, down. Lift, keep it nice and controlled. Down, down. Lift, lift. Down, down. Lift, lift. Down, down. Lift. Now you can ease yourself up to sitting. We're going to finish with Russian twist combination. Who else popped in there? Hi Eleanor. Oh Eleanor, you're going to love this. So Russian twist, with or without the weight. We're just taking it to one side, then taking it to the other side, and then a little combination to finish. And twist, center, twist, center. Now you can do this without the weights. You can do it here. Okay? So do the version that suits you best. Just try and keep your shoulders relaxed. Keep that core engagement. Ready to switch sides? And nearly finished. Now we're going to alternate. Center, 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 center. If you're doing the other version, if you're doing it with a twist, center, okay. Set the weights down. Bring yourself up to standing, whichever way is most comfortable for you. And let's get those arms stretched. Both arms forward. Press away. Just ignore the nice man in the background. Give the shake. Just release any pressure in the fingers after holding the weights. Bring one arm forward. Bring it across. You can look over the shoulder if it's okay for your neck, just to stretch out this area here. Release it down, take it to the other side, bring the arm across. Hook either above or below the elbow, it doesn't matter, just don't hook onto the elbow. And release. Take one arm over the head, rest the palm on the shoulder blades, and then either over the top or across. So you're pushing back on the triceps to stretch that out. Doesn't matter which version you go for, you'll do the same thing. Ease it off. Take it on the other side. Just kind of stand still when there's music playing. And 4, and 3, and 2, and 1, and give it a shake. Okay, that's our tricep session done.